still medical breakthrough for patients. It was an Australian medical first, a robot conducting surgery on a patient while the human surgeon sat at a computer screen across the room. The idea was developed by the US military, which wanted a system that would allow surgeons in combat zones to be able to operate on wounded soldiers from a safe distance. But it turns out that robot surgery also has huge benefits for patients. Here's Ellen Fanning.
Meet the surgeon of the future, coming to a theatre near you. In less than 24 hours, these mechanical arms will be deep inside their first Australian patient.
3 years ago I first saw it and I realised that this would be the future of abdominal surgery. It's just going to revolutionise abdominal surgery.
The notion of wards full of patients for days on end is a thing of the past.
The hospital of the future will be like a hotel.
Professor Tony Costello is the human face of this medical breakthrough.
Well, the system is a master-slave system, it's been described as.
And you are the master or the slave?
Well, at home I'm the slave and here I'm the master.
I've got prostate cancer, which was diagnosed early September.
Shock.
Well, yeah, you go into a bit of a tailspin. I don't think anybody believes it's going to happen to them.
Terry Dodson's going to have his prostate removed and is not fazed by the fact that his surgeon won't be laying a hand on him.
But Tony's got very big hands, so probably in safer hands with using a robotic tool.
Instead of opening up the patient, surgeons make tiny incisions, just big enough to get the robot arms and tiny cameras into the patient. The surgeon then sits at this console, operating the robot with hand and foot controls, head pressed into a high-tech viewfinder.
It's like being in an IMAX theatre inside the body.
It is a breakthrough in surgery. It is a unique method of doing surgery.
Dennis Hogg, CEO of Epworth Hospital in Melbourne, has taken a $3 million punt on this surgical robot, the first of its kind in Australia. There are 170 of these Da Vinci models in theatres around the world, and they're popular with surgeons.
It minimises side effects. They don't have the open wound. They minimise infection. They can go home in 1 to 2 days instead of 5 to 6 days. And the pain is less. The blood loss is about 10% using this procedure. So there's a lot of benefits to the patient.
Deep breath, smoke, that's the way. We'll take good care of you and we'll see you when you wake up.
It'll take 5 hours to navigate through Terry's abdomen and remove his prostate. It's major surgery, but Terry feels lucky that he was bullied into getting a blood test for prostate cancer, which caught the problem in time.
All right, keep coming.
The surgeon's in position.
Are you comfortable? Yeah, sure. Very. You got your back.
Cameras are rolling. Now, here comes the robot. The robot arms are steadier than humans and are surprisingly easy to manipulate. In laparoscopic or keyhole surgery, if you wanted the surgical instrument inside the patient to move left, you moved it to the right. That's not the case here. We can obviously only show you a two-dimensional view of the inside of Terry's abdomen, but inside there are 2 cameras strapped together, which for the first time ever gives the surgeon a spectacular 3-dimensional view of the inside of the patient. Whilst the concentration levels are very high inside the theatre, outside, a lot of surgeons and staff seem to have a bad case of robot envy. And do you guys have a name for this thing?
Not yet. There's been a few suggestions.
Like what?
I can't say. It's a commercially sensitive issue. We'll take any ideas you got. Yeah. You have a look at it and tell us what you think.
Okay, we'll just set the prostate to one side, and then at the end, through the tiny incision, we'll pull the bag out and job's done.
So, how'd it go?
Great. Couldn't have gone better.
You look tired.
Oh, it's tough surgery, but much better for the patient than the surgeon.
This new surgery will take some getting used to. 5 hours hunched over a computer console is tough going, but the patient is doing well.
I was up this morning, showered, had breakfast, the whole business, so in good shape.
You're a fan of the robot now?
Great fan of the robot. Great fan of the robot.
Ellen Fanning with that incredible medical marvel. And there's more information on that story at our website, 9msn.com.au/ACA.